Good evening and welcome to Bizworld. I'm Adrian Seet. The government has raised the expenditure ceiling of the 12 Malaysia Plan 12MP by 15 billion ringgit, bringing the total allocation to 415 billion ringgit. Prime Minister Datuk Sri Anwar Ibrahim said the raise was to increase the need to finance the people's priority areas, in addition to improving the quality of management and retargeting subsidies to meet the basic needs of the people.
RM415 akan dijajarkan semula dengan visi ekonomi madani yang menyasarkan pemerkasaan dan merancakkan ekonomi negara untuk tempoh 10 tahun. Kerajaan komited untuk membelanjakan sekurang-kurangnya 90 bilion ringgit setahun bagi tahun 2023 hingga 2025.
Presenting the midterm review of the 12MP in Parliament today, the Prime Minister said the government will review the policies and strategies, taking into account the development gap between the city, the countryside, as well as the gap between the rich and the poor, the swelling debt, the limited fiscal space, and the slow transition of the economic structure. He added that the 12MP has allocated 400 billion ringgit to finance extension and new development projects for a period of 5 years. For the first 2 years, the government has so far spent a total of 136 billion ringgit, or 34% of the funds. Meanwhile, the unity government is preparing the country for phase 2 of the midterm review of the 12MP-themed Sustainable, Prosperous, High Income. The Prime Minister said these would involve 3 main focus areas, namely strengthening sustainability, developing a prosperous society, and progressing towards becoming a high-income nation.
KSP RM415 ini akan terus memperkukuh agenda pembangunan negara dan rakyat ke arah mencapai matlamat ekonomi madani. Bagi memberikan gambaran yang lebih jelas pada Dewan Yang Mulia ini, pembentangan ini akan dicerahkan melalui 12 penegasan yang menjadi intipati kepada KSP RM415 dan distrukturkan mengikut 3 tumpuan utama.
Public Korea. Selamat datang.
A total of 17 policy shifts and 71 key initiatives had been introduced to ensure success in achieving the targets. The government has targeted a jump in economic growth of at least 5% per year during the 12MP by focusing on 2 main objectives, which include strengthening productivity by accelerating the transition to high-value industries, as well as embracing advanced technology and enhancing skilled talent. The government also intends to make Malaysia the preferred destination for investors by strengthening competitiveness. Foreign selling of Malaysian equities persisted for a third week at a slower pace of 27.7 million ringgit last week compared to 113 million ringgit the week prior. Now, according to MIDF research, net selling that occurred last Monday and Tuesday could not be reversed by the net buying later that week. It said the net sold 107.4 million ringgit on Monday and 58.3 million ringgit on Tuesday. The sectors that saw the most net foreign outflows were utilities, property and energy. While the sectors with net foreign outflows for the week were financial products and services, industrial products and services, and consumer products and services. Year to date, foreigners have net sold 2.7 billion ringgit. The cost of doing business in the manufacturing industry has increased up to 20% in the first half of the year. According to the Federation of Malaysian Manufacturers President, Tan Sri So Tian Lai, a survey by FMM revealed that the hike was mainly due to labour costs, rising raw materials, as well as the withdrawal of energy subsidies.
The electricity alone will take out around 30 to 40% cost increase. And the gas, until today, the increase of the gas also around 60 to 80%. This one also had a big impact.
He added that the sectors affected were chemicals and chemical products, food, beverages and tobacco, as well as plastic and plastic products. Moving forward, companies are cautiously optimistic for the second half of the year due to unfavourable expectations for global and domestic economic conditions. As such, the government and Bank Negara's intervention is much needed to help contain the costs. This includes measures to strengthen the ringgit, as 55% of the intermediate goods are being imported and paid in US dollars. That's all the time we have for Bizworld this time around. I'm Adrian Seet. Thanks for investing your time with us and stay tuned.